Level 1. The invisible ceiling. Your grandmother kept cash in a coffee can, not because she didn't trust banks. She just didn't trust herself not to spend it. Emergency money. Always there. Never growing. Never moving. Just sitting in the dark, waiting for something bad to happen. That image is your entire financial education. Nobody sat you down and said we are poor. It was quieter than that. The way your mother's jaw tightened when the car made a new noise. The way your father changed the subject when someone mentioned retirement. Every conversation about the future hit a wall, an invisible one made of habit, history, and belief. You absorbed it without knowing. Money was a source of shame before you understood it. You wore the same 3 shirts and learned to act like it was a choice. You stopped asking for things, not because your parents were cruel, but because the look on their face hurt more than not having it. That look taught you everything. Wanting more was dangerous. Ambition was for other people. For a long time, you believed the ceiling was invisible because no one pointed at it. You grew until you hit it, but something felt wrong. A quiet static in your chest. A sense that the map didn't match the terrain. Level 2. The first crack. You're 17, maybe 22. The age doesn't matter. The moment does. You're sitting somewhere ordinary, a bus, a break room, your bedroom at midnight, and you see something, read something, meet someone, and a thought hits. These people didn't start with more. They just decided the ceiling wasn't real. That thought is either the best thing that ever happens to you or the start of a very difficult decade. Probably both. Nobody tells you this moment doesn't feel empowering. It feels like vertigo, like stepping off a ledge. You start learning quietly, reading at night, watching videos with headphones. You don't tell anyone. Your cousin tried something once. They called him delusional until he quit. Then they called him smart. Your environment has an immune system. It attacks ambition. So you stay quiet. You build a private world in your head. And the gap between that world and your real life starts to feel strange. You try your first thing. Maybe it fails in a week. Maybe it drags for months before dying. Doesn't matter. You tried. That alone separates you from most people who will spend their lives saying, I almost did. But separation has a cost. Level 3. The grind nobody posts about. 2 years in, maybe 3. Your bank account doesn't match your effort. This is the part nobody shows. The slow, ugly part that doesn't convert into content. You're tired in a way sleep doesn't fix. Repeating things that still aren't working. Watching others live normal lives that start to look peaceful. Your friends stop inviting you. Not intentionally, they just stopped expecting yes. Your family starts asking, when will this become something real? Not because they doubt you, but because they're scared. Your mother offers money she doesn't have. That makes it worse. You take a loss, a real one. Months of savings gone. You sit with that number and what it says about you. You don't sleep. There's a moment late at night where everything feels stupid, where doubt sounds logical. Nobody from where you're from has done this. That's not a coincidence. You sit with it. Then you get up. Not because you're special, but because going back is no longer possible. That version of you is gone. So you keep going. Quieter, harder. Conversations fade. Not from distance, but from difference. And slowly, something starts working. Level 4, the first sign. Not a million, not even close, but real. Maybe your side income covers rent. Maybe someone pays for something you made. Maybe a number appears that once felt impossible. It comes on an ordinary day. You stare at it, then you close your laptop, because there's no one to call. The person you want to tell wouldn't understand, not because they're incapable, but because they weren't there for the process. So you keep it to yourself, and something shifts. For the first time, you don't just believe the ceiling is breakable. You know it. That changes everything. But so does the fear. Before, you feared failure. Now, you fear success and losing it. So you protect it. Stay quiet. Reinvent discomfort. Because you've learned, comfort kills momentum. The first win isn't arrival, it's proof. Level 5, the crossing. It happens on an ordinary day. You run the numbers like always. This time they clear 7 figures. You check again, close it, open it, still there. You expected a release, a moment. Instead, silence. Deep, disorienting silence. No one in your family has done this. There's no language for it. You call your mother. You don't tell her, not because you're hiding it, but because you don't know how to say it without creating distance. So you say you're doing well. She tells you to eat properly. You hang up and sit in silence. The money solves old problems and introduces new ones. Taxes, investments, structures. No one taught you this. You realize becoming wealthy isn't the end of learning. It's the beginning. Level 6, the gap. You go home. Same house, same smells, same table, but something changed. Not your love, but your reality. There's a gap now. You feel it. No one mentions it. You pay for dinner. It's nothing. You didn't have to. I wanted to. A pause. Then normal again. You drift from people without conflict. Just distance. Some treat you differently. Some test you. One comment lands wrong. You don't address it. You just stop calling as often. You lose people quietly. And then there's guilt. Not abstract guilt, real guilt. Watching your family still worry when you could fix it, but not knowing how without changing everything. You carry it. Level 7, the weight. Yes, there's freedom. You can rest, help, build. Give your future family a different start. That alone is worth everything. But there's weight. You're the first. No map, no guide. You're building while living inside it. You think about your future kids. You want to give them security but not softness. Foundation but not complacency. You don't know how yet. You're figuring it out. Your family sees you differently now, with pride and expectation. You become the one they call for everything. And in quiet moments, you feel it. Not regret, not pride. Weight. The weight of being the one who changed the direction. The coffee can is gone. In its place, possibility. You didn't just cross a line. You moved it. And now you carry that. Because being the first isn't about you. It's about making sure the next one never sees a ceiling at all. That's generational wealth, not money. A different starting line. You turn the ceiling into a floor. And that changes everything.